Our next question is for Sister Brenda. How can I balance my most important ministry as a wife and mother, as well as finding ways to be involved in church ministries and services?
It's thrilling that you want to be used by God in a ministry. And you are right about your ministry being number one in your home with your husband and your children. And that is the major right there, because you are molding those little children in your home, and you are actually being a minister in your home, and you are being a helpmeet to your husband. But I love the fact that you want to do something above and beyond that as well, and be used in your church and in your community, because that is so important. And that shows a heart issue that your heart is in the right place. And I'll tell you, as a pastor's wife, you come to my church, I could use you. It's so good, so good. First of all, a lot of times we think as ministry-minded, well, I got to sing, or I got to play the piano, or I got to teach a Sunday school class, and my time is so limited, and I can't go to choir practice because I've got these little guys, and they run all around, and that just doesn't go well at choir practice. But there's so much more for you to do.
That's right.
And someday you may be, leading the choir. Who knows? Or you will be teaching a Sunday school class, but maybe not right now. But there's plenty for you to do. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 28, this, you think, oh, this is so deep, this is too hard. And God has set some in the church, first apostles, you may not be that, I don't know, maybe you are. Secondarily, prophets, thirdly, teachers, after that, miracles, then gifts of healing, helps, H-E-L-P-S, helps. What's helps? You would be so surprised at how many avenues of help we need and we're desirous of. And I have a good example. My mother, I'm not musical. I can't even play the radio without static. I am not that kind of person. But my mother instilled in me that we do what we do, and we do our best. And my mom volunteered to help clean the church when I was just a little girl. And Mom had 7 kids. Okay, so that is a weekly thing to clean a church. So what do you do with 7 kids? My mom packed us up. We all went to the church. And I would dust, or I would swish those toilets, or whatever. But Mom was showing me the importance of ministry in ways that most people, I didn't clean a toilet, but that was a help. And that instilled something in my heart that I can do something, whether how big or how small. And then also God uses your talents, and he also uses those things that you enjoy. Now, as I grew older, I have this affinity for plants and flowers and growing things. So how could God use that? When I was in high school, out in front of our little church in Brunswick, Ohio, we had these flower beds full of weeds, and nobody ever did anything. My pastor was a very busy man, and he had very little help. And the Lord laid it on my heart, just as a teenager in high school. Brenda, you can take care of those flower beds. And so
That's right.
I did that. And I didn't do it for recognition. I saved my money. I bought the plants. I didn't even ask the pastor, hey, you got an allotment so I can buy some shrubs out there? No, I did it myself. And that was considered a help. And you know what I'll tell you, ladies? God will bless when you have a desire to serve God. He opens doors, and then he will use you in different areas. Back then, when I was planting those flower beds, did I ever think I would be a preacher's wife or a pastor's wife? That was the furthest thing from my mind.
Right.
I just wanted to do something to please the Lord, something that I could do. So maybe there's something that maybe you're great at interior design or decorating or painting or something. There's a lady in our church, our evangelist quarters was in sad need of an update. And she took it upon herself. She painted it, she decorated it, and it looks wonderful. And because she used her talents for the Lord, there's something that you can do. And even if you've got children, take them with you. Get them busy doing something that they can do, because it instills in them, hey, I'm a part too. So God bless you, and I pray the Lord uses all of you. And if you don't have a place to be used, you